Hey gorgeous, welcome back to day 2 of our virtual party challenge. Today I'm diving in to your virtual party toolbox, all the essential tools that I use from invite to scheduling and all the way to follow up and everything in between. I'm going to tell you all the tools that I use because yesterday we got to get in the right frame of mind and then we've got to get all of our tools put together and then we can go on from there. So this is everything that you need, seamless, automated, fun parties every single time. So let's get into it. Hey, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them if I know the answer. So put those in the comments. So first things first, let's talk about scheduling and communication. If you're like me, you have a lot going on and so do your guests. We have a million things happening. So you need something that keeps you and your guests organized without that back and forth messages. You know what I'm talking about, right? That when you're I don't know. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Game changer is Calendly. Oh my gosh. This is a lifesaver for scheduling parties and follow-up. It lets people pick a time that works for them from the slots you've already set aside. No more, when are you free? You choose when you work and it's all automated. So with Calendly, I create an event for all my parties and I can set them up in minutes. I have, like I said, I have 4 perpetual parties. I set it up every month or sometimes every other month. I rename it. It depends on what's going on during the holidays. Of course, every month it's going to be a different theme because I like to have different themes. But guests just click the link, select their preferred time, date, and register with no back and forth scheduling hassles. Now, during the registration, I add custom questions. Actually, I take our customer profile card, and I put those questions in there. So not only do you have you want to make sure their name and their email, their address, their phone number, their customer profile, all the good stuff. So you have it all before the party even starts. And FYI, I add them to my customers right away. After a guest registers, Calendly sends instant email and text confirmations. Email and text. Because we don't always check our email, but our text message, it's right there. Plus reminders go out closer to the event. You can schedule when they go out and what they say, so keeping it fresh in their minds. With a single click, guests can add the party to their calendar, making it super easy to remember. And if a guest has a schedule change, Calendly lets them reschedule directly. So no stress for anyone. And if you don't know how to use Calendly, YouTube it. That's what I did. That's how I learned. I YouTube everything. What do you need? I need this. I YouTube everything. So if you don't know how to use Calendly, YouTube it. Would you like me to put together a Calendly training? I could do that. I have a lot of people ask me about my Calendly templates and my Calendly and then how to use it. So if you would like a training or a tutorial, put that in the comments. Okay, Calendly, number 1. Number 2, Zoom. No more Facebook Lives. I have found that Zoom is my jam. I like seeing the faces. I like being able to talk and communicate, get to know people. How was your day? You can ask them if you could change something about your skin. What is it? You write it down. So when you're going through your party, you can go, oh yeah. And I'm not going to say because, right? Siri or Alexa will answer me if you say anything near it. Oh, there she is. So Jenny, you said you had dark spots. You had dark spots. I know that if you had a magic wand, well, the vitamin C plus E is what I use, and it totally took away these dark spots that I had on my face. So we can talk about that in your second date. We're planting seeds with the second date. So Zoom is super user friendly. It makes it easy to bring everyone together. It's really easy to learn. If you haven't gotten on Zoom yet and you need to learn, YouTube it. You can set up reoccurring meetings. So you have the same Zoom link over and over and over again. I have a reoccurring meeting that says Jody's Beauty Sessions. And that's what I use. I use the breakout rooms for individual closes if they want, or I just follow up with text messages, which a lot of people prefer. The next tools are for text messaging and emails. Those are text messaging and email tools for quick check-ins, reminders. I do a personal text the day before, the morning of, 20 minutes before, and I recommend using something like Scipio or Project Broadcast for mass texting. I know Project Broadcast is really inexpensive. Scipio links with your Mary Kay customers, so anytime I put my customers in there, I just click a little button and it adds them all together, which I really love. But you can also do that from the My Customers app. So once you put it in there, you can send text messages from your My Customers app, or you can do it old school and get the numbers and send them individually. It's not hard. You pick whatever's going to be easiest for you. If you don't want to learn a new app or a new software, then just send text messages. And then email is also fantastic for sending party invites, updates, to keep everyone on the same page. You can go to eCards on InTouch and schedule those out, but Calendly also sends emails for you too. Okay, let's talk about organization and creation tools. So first, organization, boards, the Boards app. If you're not using it yet, get on board. Boards lets you save and organize all your texts, images, links, everything. It's amazing. And then you just click a button and it adds it to a text message, or it adds it to wherever you're sending. It just adds it and it keeps everything organized. I love it. It's like having a little virtual assistant in your pocket. And I believe you get one free board with the free version. So make it a party board. First, it streamlines messaging. With boards, I've saved every text message I need for my parties, from invites with party dates and graphics and Calendly links, to confirmations, to closing the sale texts, booking the second date text messages, opportunity text messages, and videos. Yeah, I store it all in there. Once a guest picks a date, they get an instant text with all the details, and it's seamless. And it's amazing. And if my host wants to invite friends, I've got pre-written text messages ready for them to send out, complete with my Calendly link. Talk about easy. And then I've got reminder texts saved too. One for when their pamper packs are mailed. Oh, by the way, your pamper packs are mailed out. This takes the place of shortcuts. You know how we were doing shortcuts on our phone? I can never remember what the shortcuts are. And then and it never fails that I put something that I already use, and it inserts something that I didn't mean for it to insert. Anyway, this takes the place of shortcuts. It's an actual place for you to go. You can click, you can add. It's really, really simple. Again, YouTube it. Just say how to use or tutorial or something like that. It's really, really awesome. Anyway, so I use prepare. Let's see, your pamper pack was mailed, one for the morning of 20 minutes, like I said, right before we Zoom, and I add the Zoom link and ID, so no one forgets to jump on. No one goes into there, loses the Zoom. You know, we lose the Zoom information, and then they're like, where was it? Where can I find it? I know it's in. No, send it straight to their phone or in an email. Okay. I also use boards to save important links and tools, like my Calendly links, a checklist image, a virtual business card. I've created pages for all my parties each month with registration links included, and all-in-one web page with my website, contact options, my VIP customer page. Everything is at my fingertips. I don't want to overwhelm you, but boards is amazing. All right, now, setting all this up, it takes a little work on the front end, but trust me, this tool is worth it for the time and stress it saves. If you want a boards tutorial, put it in the comments. I could do that. Next is organization and tracking. For all my centralized organization, I use Google Docs. It stores all my party scripts, checklists. I'm never scrambling for what to say, what to do, what is this, what is that. Everything is right there and ready to go. It's a graphics and for graphics and resources. I save all my party graphics and resources from other consultants and directors. It's my go-to library for inspiration and ideas. And for tracking, if you like to track your parties and guests online, Google Docs is great, or Google Sheets is great. You can create a spreadsheet. All the documents are right there to keep everything neatly organized and accessible. I use paper tracking. I don't know why, but even though I'm tech savvy, I don't like to keep track on, especially if it's like a spreadsheet or something that you have to, I want to write. I just like to write it. So paper tracking works for me. Anybody else have a hard time finding a planner that works for you, that you actually use? I don't know how many planners I bought. I have purchased a lot of planners, and I use it until I don't. So once a month, like on a Sunday, I have a little craft project that I put together. I customized a little planner for everything in my life. So I put this together for tracking, and I just keep track. Name, I put together the name, the date, if they did a Calendly registration, check. Are they inviting friends? Yes or no. I sent an invite text for their friends, yes or no. Date pack mailed, their pamper pack mailed, what date was that? Did they receive it? 15-minute reminder, or if they canceled or rescheduled. And then I have follow-up over here. So I keep track of receive their closing sheet, because you take a picture of the closing sheet and send it. We'll get more on, we'll have more on that. The sale, if there was a set sold, if they've paid, if they did free or me. We've heard of that. I use that. We'll talk about that more. Second date, if they did a second appointment, what type and date. Book the share call, opportunity, and notes. I know all of that is right here, and I just keep track. I know that was a little bit of a tangent. I told you I get off on little tangents sometimes. It's my planner tangent. Okay, so the best thing about Google, I'm getting back on track. The best thing about Google is it's accessible from anywhere, your phone, tablet, computer. So whether, I'm prepping at home or on the go, I always have what I need. If I'm like, you know what, I'm going to change that around, I can do it right then and there. Next tool, and this is the creative tool, is Canva. Canva. This is a total game changer for creating beautiful party graphics, invites, social media posts. You don't even have to be a graphic designer. Canva makes it super easy. I love making graphics. I know a lot of you do not, but I do. I even opened a little Etsy shop for some party graphics packs. It's brand new. If you want to visit, I think there's a link somewhere. If you would be interested in a Canva tutorial specific for party graphics, let me know in the comments. I have this channel now, so I could put all kinds of things in here. You want it? I'll do it. Okay, the next tool is social connection. Social connection and building community, and also keeping it fun. So that is our last one. And for social connection, it's Facebook groups. It's a Facebook, no, not Facebook groups. It's a Facebook group. A Facebook VIP customer group. I do not create multiple groups anymore. I have no need for them. I have one group, one VIP group, and I invite anyone who attends a party. I invite them, and having a dedicated group for my customers, VIPs, keeps everyone engaged, excited. They get to see new products, they share exclusive offers, and you can do that in a group. You can't do that on your page or on your personal page or a business page, but you can share exclusive offers on your VIP page, and you can go live and do parties on there as well. I mean, in the group with your group that already has many of your VIP customers, you're going to get more action on your live. So it is a community. And then the last one is Messenger. I use this when someone responds to one of my curiosity posts or my free product or free sample posts. And if you don't have their phone number yet, I start with Messenger, but I also get them onto my customer contact list as soon as possible. What tool are you most excited to try? Or maybe you already have a favorite from today's list. Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear which one you're excited to try or use in a new way. Also, let me know below if you would like to see a training of any of these tools I mentioned and how I use them for parties. You can also grab my free virtual party checklist below and go check out my Etsy shop for some fun graphics packs. Yay! So before I wrap up, I just want to give a shout out to all my teachers and give credit to them for teaching me most of the system I use today. So thank you to my national, Katrina Harris Earl, NSD Ari Hathaway, Sales Director Jessica Bessaker, also influencers like Michelle Cunningham and Kathy Callahan and the Gold Digger Girl. With their help, I have been able to put this system together and succeed. So I want to give all the credit to other people that have come up with all the greatness. I just put it together in one little system that works for me, and I'm sharing it with you. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today and diving into the essential tools for a successful virtual party. Tomorrow, we're going to look at perpetual parties. I get a lot of questions about perpetual parties and also creative invites that make your events fun and irresistible. And I can't wait to see you there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching today. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for sharing a little moment with me. And I'll see you on day 3. Bye-bye.